One, two, three. My name is Hans. I'm simply reading on the internet. Frankly, I know nothing. Don't listen to me, you will get wrecked. Go listen to B-Roots. He knows much more than I do. Everything is boring. PulseChain is wrecked. Drop in your chat, ask questions, request your coins. I will chart them for you. While everybody is coming in, I will bore us with some macro analysis. Maybe let's see if something interesting pops up. What's up, Red Squirrel? Wait. BP. Hey, man. It's been a while. I always see you in what's it? Crypto, those arena guys, man. Yeah, it's cool that you're still sticking with the granny style and Brian Beamish's way of teaching. It is the best. There is no one else there's no better technical analysis than what the rational investor offers. And you can see that with the guys that started their own thing, especially those guys, very, very professional. And I don't want to blow my own horn. What is this? This is the commodity index. This is an indication of inflation. And remember, inflation was the highest in 2022. And we've come down, right, nicely. We've almost lost bearish structure there. And this is, obviously, we want this to go down, right? We want the Fed to get inflation under control. And that your raw materials are a great way of looking at that. And it's sell-off. This is a downtrend. It looks like it even wants to go a little bit lower. Bitcoin dominance. The 61.8 is right above us at 60%, a nice round number, and the golden ratio, of course, this is the short location. And in hindsight, it's pretty obvious that we should go there, right? Great base that we built there, and off we went. What's up, Hex 647? Dollar just moving along here. This is a very bearish market structure. You can see the market smiling at you, and we are trading below these levels. And I often tell my viewers that we're very lucky that we've had this mute consolidation here. Generally, in bull markets, you get 61% retracements, and we've had them every single time. That has not happened yet. And the Elliott wave tactitioners, you get, there are a few camps of them, right? Some of them are looking for this last fourth or this last fifth wave from this consolidation. And I'll just draw it in for you guys, in fact. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last wave, probably 100K, right? A nice round number. The fifth wave can't be the longest. So they're looking at that, right? But the fourth wave rarely ever falls below the 38.2 retracement level. And I'll just draw that in for you guys. You see it's this level here. This is why many of these guys secretly don't want the price to fall below that level. And we've already tested it once. I don't know if that actually invalidates. Remember, I'm not an Elliott wave tacticianer. I just look at it for interest's sake. I look at everything pretty much. I like learning. Yeah, so they're looking for this last wave, this last explosive wave. So if this starts trading I mean, below this third wave is invalidated, and we're most likely only in this second wave, right? So there is a side of me that's like, I mean, if we start trading here, this will pretty much prove that this is only the second wave and we have the most explosive third wave still ahead of us, right? Now, the second wave does not trade generally, just not trade below the 0.618. So just to simplify it for you, the second wave, the second pullback, can be a little bit deeper than what the fourth wave is, but the fourth wave can't be all the way to the 61.8. So I don't know if any of you found that interesting. I just it is what is the market is currently looking at. So of my obviously what I want is I want this to be the full first wave and then the second wave. Then you get your most explosive third wave and 4 and then 5. And I just drew it. And the reason why I think this count is more valid is because there's not enough time or there's too much time left into the cycle for us to, if we're looking at the 4-year cycle, and if we look at the fact that most of the gains happen after the halvening. And there's a few things you can look at, a few data points that we have. So I mean, this party is looking to end at the end of 2025, right? This looks much more reasonable. Something like this instead of, or if this is your second wave or your fourth wave that we are currently in now, I mean, this fifth wave is gonna have to take a very, very long time, which is unreasonable because this can't be longer than the third wave. So you're looking at the fifth wave, like this truncated fifth wave to like here. Unless you're of the opinion that this is a left translated cycle or whatever, just kind of stupid. Red Squirrel, what are you talking about? Yeah, Granny Beamish forever. Been doing a bit of scalping with the guys from the Traders Arena. That's good, dude. You've listened to me in the previous season, right? So, I mean, you're well proficient in spot trading, and that's what I always tell people is to at least try and master spot trading before you go into scalping, right? I'm trying to teach my brother a little bit because he's back from America. So, yeah, I want to scalp with him a little bit, but he needs to learn pretty much everything, so... Can you chart the Titan X, please? Yeah, I can actually. I actually wanted to take a look at that previously. I don't know. Here we go. See, these guys are vocal. I remember talking about this. I mean, this is very, very good market structure here. You've taken a lot of punishment, and I even had one, very like $100 mine for the max length, and I mean it wasn't even worth. I think I was down like 30% after a max take length, and I can't remember if I don't think I even ended the stake. So yeah, let's go to wrapped ETH. Oh, beautiful double bottom, eh? And it's on the weekly as well. It's a little bit too late. I mean, if you waited for market structure, this was just signal to go long, right? But let's see what the indicators are telling us. Just hope that they're not high. The RSI gets screwed up because you've got so many units. Let's look at the on-balance volume. Are there any indicators that will work here? Let's look at the MACD. I mean, that's bearish divergence on the weekly. This is very hard to chart. But just going off market structure, and if you're a professional, you should be able just to look at the chart, and market structure should be enough to tell you what's up. I mean, this is probably already met. I wouldn't chase it here, but this is a good base that you finally built here. This is most likely bottomed. I would wait for a retracement wherever this comes in, right? So for those of you who have enough intellect points to understand that when I do these things, I'm not calling tops, right? I'm just telling you that this is not where value is at, right? Value for this was back here. And I mean, this is very cheap. So this is subjective because of this coin. Calling tops and bottoms are stupid, right? And when I say that I want to call the top on PTGC, it's not me calling the top. That's me warning the guys that are shilling this to not do that. Don't do it here, right? When something has popped off already. Like, you should be promoting it at the highs. And if you promoted it at the lows, shut up about it at the highs. I mean, it's not that difficult, right? And that's the moral thing to do. I'm being accused of being a tanganger, but I mean, all of those guys have me blocked, right? None of them like me except for Too Spooky, because me and Too Spooky has been going back for years, right? Right, this is Orange GUI. Look at there, I'm blocked. What, OG famous? Here's famous. Blocked, right? So get your story straight, right? If I am in cahoots with Tangang launching coins with them, why do their leaders have me blocked? I mean, you guys, you can't listen to people that are this retarded. Thoughts on Trump at 28 million on PulseChain. Both seem to be sending the whole chain is down. Thoughts on the Trump and 28 million. Dude, what is that 28 million bug? Thoughts on the Trump and the... Right, this is better to and maybe I should not make public calls anymore, right? It's just a way of me promoting some of my products, right? What are we looking at? We're looking for Trump. If I paste my wins and stuff, but I will, from now on, I won't paste calls, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm not someone like B-Roots that do price calls. If you want price calls, you can see what I'm buying when I'm buying it in the Patreon, right? This always happens when I stream. This is UFO. When we're looking for Trump, right? So there are 2 Trump coins. Maybe I'm just on PulseChain. There is the OMG one, and there's probably more that I don't even know about. Oh, Trump Gold. This is 3 months old. Oh, it's up 30%. Oh, what a great call. Huh? Like, I called this exactly at the 61.8 for you guys. Haters are gonna hate, right? I mean, you see, this is 69k market cap. Very low liquidity, because this is why you have these wicks. But you can see this is a very, very... I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've looked at many charts in my life, and this is very organic. This is very good price action, very organic, higher lows, and good market structure. You can see the beautiful W down here. Yeah, and what are my thoughts on it? Thoughts on the Trump? I mean, this is technically, I mean, it's a little out of value, right? So for value was down here for this. I mean, but what is a few pulse between friends, right? I mean, if you don't have anything, I wouldn't mind chasing this. I mean, this is a 69K market cap, you know. Large influencers are shilling teddy bear at like, what's the market cap of this? Maybe I should start using DEX tools. I mean, this is a 9 million market cap. What, how many X's is that away from 69? Nuts on CoinQuest. What are the leverage coins on PulseChain Trump looking like? The best entry right now, PTCG is a little bit high, right? Trump has just left value, so you're chasing a little bit, but it's still very, very low market cap, right? And I'm not affiliated with any of these coins. I just own them, right? What is this 28M? Here, okay. Margaritas. Market cap 1.8K. What is going on here? Oh. What is this, bro? So might just buy some of this. It's obviously put in some. When these energies combine to form the number 28, they create a pattern force that embodies principle of balance. So, New Age. Look how long it's been trading. I mean, you technically have a small little W here, so, I mean, it should just below the fib tool. Do you know what? I'm going to add it to my watch list, and I'm going to put like $10 in it after the show. 1.9 million market cap. If that $10 go to zero, I'm fine. If this goes to a million market cap, I've made a lot of PLS just by sitting on my hands. Thanks for the coin. Ivan Ramirez, I'm not quite sure what you mean by leverage coins on PulseChain. Meme coins generally are leverage on the L1 because you're trading the meme coins to make more pulse, right? What's up, Finbear? Nuts on CoinQuest. Oh, let me pull up CoinQuest here. Oh, what? You guys are actually looking at this. I'm quite surprised. Oh, squirrel with nuts. Oh, here we go. Damn, you're 20% there, bro. Man, I wish you told me a little bit earlier. What's the market cap here? 11K. Oh, where is the market cap? Oh, 2K market cap. It's obviously you. Right, you know what? I'm gonna put some money in this just because it's red squirrel. No, I don't. This is most likely going to send it because I'm going to tell my guys that I've actually bought this. Sorry for the silence. Okay. That's that. Let's put coin quest here again. Let's push this nuts, guys. I'm going to paste the link in the description down below. Or in the video chat. Go check it out. I mean, it's a 2K market cap. Red Squirrel's always here. He can't rug us because it's automatically going to add liquidity. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to risk crazy shit, right? I mean, I just put in like a few 100,000 PLS, right? Just because it's fun. I mean, and if you make a double, that's free PLS, right? You hardly did any, and that's proper risk management, right? You're risking like 1% or 0.5% of your trading portfolio in something like this. Why not, right? I mean, it's just started. How many days have it been? It's probably a few days now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, why not? Some interesting coins. Keep them coming, guys. Okay, I mean, do you guys want to know? Let's look at more BTC. Let's throw a BTC here. Okay, so some things that I can tell you guys is that there are, we're in the eclipse season, right? I think we've finished with this, right? So we're either in a first wave here with that large second wave retracement before the massive third wave, or we're going to have a very, very long truncated fifth cycle or a fifth wave, something like this. And it might not even go high, right? These guys that are calling for this fifth wave are kind of calling for this to end either by this year or by the start of next year. So I'm really not a fan of this camp. Yeah. With that finished up, there are some eclipses coming up. I called the top in March just by going off the, and I'll just quickly show you guys to, okay, we are coming, this was October 20th, 2023. So right here I called the top in March. Now listen here. Not surprised. Okay, good. And just to come back to that, we are coming to the end of the eclipse season. You can see here this was the 20th, and the last eclipse was here on the 29th. So let's just go back to that. This was the 29th right here. Right, that was the end of the eclipse season. So we do have 2 eclipses coming up now in September, somewhere, I think it's the 14th or the 16th or something, midway through September. Let me just plot that, and I'll tell you guys what I think will happen. So there's eclipse there, and then the 3rd of the next month, there is another eclipse. So, like I said here, I'm not surprised that we have bullish energy because the eclipse season has started or has finished, right? So this is where it finished. So if we're going off the same analysis, we should see some bullish energy after that, right? Some bullishness. I'm not into energies and all those. What I think is that the powers that be, they believe that these dates have power, and that's why we see these events play out on these levels, because they're doing like a lesser magic. Yeah, I don't think it holds any, but they obviously do. And there's a famous quote by JP Morgan that says, millionaires don't use astrology, but billionaires do. Okay, so yeah, so I expect some bullishness after this date, right? If we just go off what happened here previously. So yeah, we're getting there, right? And this has been a healthy sideways consolidation for a while. I mean, we should actually already be breaking out because you see here the breakout already happened after the last eclipse happened. And then we have eclipses in the middle of the year. In June, some people are calling for a macro top there. And then we have an extensive season, the same as during here. It is the end of, the start of September, somewhere in October, right? So bullishness starts here, and I'd be cautious in these areas here. Oh, so we did a little bit of astrology. Can you believe it? Dome has an airdrop on the 11th. I actually saw that. I've sold a second double on Dome. Yeah, I've done some pretty insane calls. Like, people don't believe technical analysis works, but I mean, I've proved it here, right? Like many of you have requested these coins like live on my stream, right? And I've charted them and told them that they're going to perform well, and they've performed well. Not only that, I've actually made profits on them. So that is a little bit of a concern. This is the bearish reload zone. This is where shorters will start laddering their shorts. We can see how high the RSI is, or the momentum. Doesn't really matter which indicator you're using. But there's no bearish divergences here just yet. If you can clarify to us, is that going to be an airdrop of the Dome token itself? That would mean that that's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And not only that, it's kind of a bearish news event because you're getting more supply on the market. And that's the thing, right? You can't, like, I trade hundreds of coins. Like, I can't keep up with each and every one of them, study the fundamentals of each one of them. That's actually quite ridiculous to think that you can actually do that. Sometimes I'll do some fundamental analysis when the coin is like doing like really well. Like, GIF forced me to look into it just because it was doing so well. Like now PTGC is doing well, and I really don't want to look into it. I'm pretty sure it's just like a lot of reflection tokens that reflect back to reflects PTGC or burns some or adds liquidity. The PulseChain factory has, I mean, you can set up that system yourself pretty much. I don't think I really want to talk about Vault here, but there's something else. I wanted to look at Alien, because Alien is one we looked at, and we kind of concluded that it is part of the PTGC's ecosystem. Right, that's a much better move than chasing PTGC here, right? Look for something in the ecosystem that's still cheap. That's how I caught like all of these Tangang coins, right? That spreadsheet was released. Now, obviously, they're wrecked, and I've taken my profits like I preach on all of them. But we found all of these then when they were flat on their floor and no one was interested. But what was happening is that HOA and Dick with the Butt was rallying. So I knew that these other altcoins were going to flow, or capital is going to flow to the others, because investors aren't stupid. They know that that's an all-time high and it's risky there. Most that can read a chart. You don't need a lot of experience to know that a chart is at its all-time highs, right? So they start looking for other things that are deeper down on the risk curve, but hasn't taken off just yet. Oh, this is UFO. I don't think I ever got some of this. Let me just check, because if I did, I'm gonna sell it now, or I'm gonna sell half of it now, because that looks like a top to me. No, I never bought, because it doesn't look like I got my retracement. But there is... Where is Alien? It's pretty sure it's on my watch list here. Maybe I should just add them all in their own ecosystem. Because I know I got Alien, yeah, and I called it live on stream here. Looks a lot like... the RSI is high. Struggling to get out of this area. But obviously, Wrapped Pulse is a different story. It's going to look parabolic here. Yeah, so I most likely do have a double on this thing here. So I might just sell off. Oh yeah, I was waiting for another like 50% move, because I nibbled on the way down. I probably got some here and a little bit lower. So I can sell this buy that I got here, because it's obviously in a double. Or you can add these two together and find a average and then sell when that happens. Let's look at the RSI here. Right, this has just left the reload zone, right? But the RSI is high. Look at the RSI here, topped out. Look at the RSI here, topped out. And strong bearish divergence, right? These are the things you look for. It's very, very easy to just backtest these things. And if you see these signals in the future again, it's like, maybe I shouldn't buy this here, or maybe I shouldn't promote this here to my viewers, right? Maybe I should find something else. And if you do really love the ecosystem, and these guys have been doing really, really well, and I've just praised them for doing really, really well. Spoken about their coins freely. Like, there's no hate here from me. Like, if I say the high is in or it's not in value, it's not a personal attack on the developer or the coin or anything like that. I'm just a rational investor. W breakout, very, very high on the RSI. There's no bearish divergence just yet. So you're most likely going to get a retrace, a higher high. And it's going to look like that. Then you've got your bearish divergence with a higher high, lower high. I just hope it goes a little bit higher so I can get my double off here. But these indicators are high. I mean, that's undeniable, right? We all see the same thing. See, Axis is up 7%. So he's launching a new coin, and of what I heard is that you need access to mint the coin. So maybe if you don't have any, let's just see what the R is. I mean, it's still very, very depressed. It's like at its 88.6 level. This looks a little bit better. The RS, that's bearish divergence on the RSI. So this is the buy the rumor, sell the news event happening here, right? So bearish divergence, this is most likely going to be the top when the new coin launches. And then wherever it tops out, right, you can pull your fib tool and get it here. I probably won't chase it there. Let's look at this. I mean, it's still inside the reload zone, but I just don't like chasing it here, because this looks like it stopped here and it's going to roll over. But that's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it doesn't matter what coin it is. They always do the same things. Always. We've covered BTC. Let's quickly look at Coinbase. Yesterday was a banking holiday, so there's no trading. This looks terrible. Now that's that measured move for Coinbase all the way down here. I mean, the best thing we can hope here for, and the reason why we're looking at this is, right, Coinbase is the top app and the top exchange. I don't know if it's the top exchange, but you guys get my drift, right? It's very important, this company for crypto. That looks absolutely terrible. So the measured move of this M here takes you all the way down here. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Top gainers or the top traders or solid X. Let's go back to your questions. What's up CX? What's up Combined X? My Pulse Team RH. LDJT, Baby Trump or Wifey? What's your favorite leverage spray on the PLS Trump? Oh yeah. Now I remember. I'd have to look at the charts, eh? And I'll go through them quickly. It's going to follow. Oh man, it gave you a chance, right? And it looks strong here. It looks like it wants to go. A beautiful little chart. Just 2.9k market cap. I should probably just get some of this, man. Because I never get it. Like I promised myself I would put in a little bit of everything that I see. And I still don't do it sometimes, and it comes back to bite me quite often. So that's baby T. I like it. It's just chilling above the reload zone. What was your next question? LDJT. LDJT. Long Trump. 400k market. 400 market cap. It looks exactly like the Trump chart. Long Trump. Oh wow, nice. There you go. Is this bonded versus Trump? This is so cheap. I don't know what. Why not just throw in 100k PLS? That's like $3 into something like this, right? I mean, there's a 400 market cap. You don't even see, like, you don't often see that. And this is me just degenning. Like, I love playing on PulseChain. And where, like, what other ecosystem has this? And it's been like this. It's been like this for a year that we've traded these altcoins together for fun. I mean, look at this chart. Melania Trump. See, I've talked about this, and oh yeah, and then now it's time to get some. Right, you've done your initial pump, and you've pretty much come all the way. What I most likely said here is that this is an inefficiency, and the market likes to come back all the way back to that inefficiency, but it has now started to round off, right? It started to make higher lows. So the trend has changed, and you can see this is technically a W here, right? So I can get it. It's out of the reload zone, and it's made a W breakout. I'm not telling you guys to go buy this. Like I said, don't do what I do. And I need to add these to my watch list. Otherwise, I'm freaking never going to look at them again. I'm just going to wick the price up here. And there's always something going on PulseChain, even though the prices are depressed. $28 million bugs a better deal than PTGC. It has more liquidity pairs as well. I mean, absolutely. There's nothing as high as PTCG. And I'm a value investor, right? I mean, this is probably hard for people to understand. They just think I'm fudding. This is absolutely ridiculous. As the biggest LP with Trump, it's like $800 liquidity, 400 market cap. Like, I mean, it's nothing. It's so small. Like, why not risk a little bit in this? Like, I would rather throw $100 into this than into PTGC. I'd probably wick the price all the way up here, and I'll still do it, just because the chart is more valuable, and that's all it is. It's about value, right? PT, the alien coin can still go higher. I'm not saying it can't. Of course, it can go higher. It's very, very hard to call tops. You must be really, really good to be able to call tops. Yeah. Hans, I have a question. Why do you use the Fib extension 16.88 for PLS cycle top? That is called chaos theory. Why I use it? Because I learned it from the guys that taught it to me. I don't know the theory behind it. Like, I can't say what the theory is behind it and what the math is behind it. But I just know they use it, and that's how I've been taught, right? So how would you do this? You'd most likely just pull a fib tool from the top to the bottom. I mean, these are new lows. I mean, we can pull it to that low, because it seems like, after all, that this wick was a very important part of this chart. Because wicks and tails like to be eaten, right? Or at least to be tested. That's how you get a higher low, by retesting the previous levels. There's another strong level here, actually, and we've traded below that. Boo. But so you need a valid W here. From a technical standpoint, you need to see a W, right? You need to see this on the chart to go long. I mean, you're catching a falling knife here. That's fine. If you're dollar cost averaging and you're convicted in display, etc., right? No, then I don't mind the granny like falling a catching knife there, right? But that is what it is currently. Generally, you don't look at these higher levels from fib extensions. You would do it from smaller levels like these, the 1688, because that is a very, very high fib level. And you can see here the fib extension tool that we did here, it only got to the 4.669. I mean, it didn't even flirt with these levels, but these levels will be very, very valid in the future. And you'll see confluence with that. And that just means that you'll see it act as resistance, and you'll see it act as a support. It's just like it got rejected there, right? I don't think we can do it like that, but that was lower. Okay, this is still valid. So there's a few extensions you can do. So this is the short-term extension. This is the larger extension, and if this goes lower, we'll just readjust it. And take note that if price goes lower, your extension levels go higher, right? And I'll just zoom out. You see that as I move it lower, the extensions go higher. So that's why I always say the deeper the price go, the higher the price can actually go. It is like a rubber band, right? So we've had that extension. There's another extension level here. And you will see very, very, very strong resistance at these levels. And you need to close above these. And we'll talk about that when we eventually get there, if we do. And I'm still convicted that we will get there. Yeah, so you've got an extension here. I mean, you can practically maybe just ignore the 1688. I know you guys like to look at these top levels, and that is why to share it, right? It gets a lot of engagement because people love seeing high price targets, right? But if you need these higher levels to get hit, it's like Somi says, you're not you're not invested enough. Right, these can possibly get hit. I've shown examples of ETH hitting these levels. Right, it's not out of the question, but it's better to be conservative, I think. Yeah, so we're practically just waiting for a bottom. I don't know if you guys want me to. I'm pretty much in this camp is that there's the line in the sand is there at 2,766, like Sota says. And that price target obviously comes from the fact that the market dipped at that low on our launch day, right? So there was trading that happened down here. So what we need to see is we need to see that area hold. We can bottom before that, right? We don't have to go to that level. And in fact, most likely a lot of people are waiting for this level to get hit to buy. There's bullish divergences on pretty much all time frames for a long time. And like I always say, divergences can take a long time to play out. That's 32.87, 32. So this is lower. So we've lost the bullish divergence there. This is 32.52. This is 32.87. So it's still lower. So we do have, in fact, this bull divs here, which is good. This is good to see, at least. We do have a bull divs on the weekly, which is a high time frame level, which is powerful, right? That is, it will only be confirmed once it trades above that level, right? That is your confirmed bullish divergence. And what it would look like is a little W, right? And you have location, right? I mean, you're pretty cheap. You're down 90% from the highs. So that's location. That's the first reason to take a trade. Tick, we do have that. Do we have indicator confirmation? Now that's a bullish divergence. I don't mind on which time frame or on which indicator you see it. And that's your second reason to take a trade. We have bullish divergence forming. It's not confirmed yet. But by the time that this breaks out, the bullish divergence would most likely already be confirmed. And then we need market structure. Market structure is the break of the W once it trades above this level here. So those are your three reasons to take a trade if you're waiting, or if you're, and this is not financial advice, or if there's something you want to look out for. Those are the things that I look out for. Or I can just catch a falling knife and DCA as this goes higher, as I earn income, etc. That's PLSX. And I'll just go through the main coins as I always do. I think that's good. It hasn't been a while since we've checked this out. Told you guys at the top here that it's dangerous, that we've most likely topped on PLSX, and I gave my reasons why we might be seeing a further price decline. As I said, that I don't see how, with risk on, that means people are actually trading. With risk on, I don't see this declining against PLS. I think it continues to outperform PLS forever. Or maybe not forever, but until the end of the bull market, most likely. I pointed out the bearish divergence at the highs here, the M. Go back and check it out, guys. I'm not talking crap. Right, and I said that we most likely need to see a bit of a pullback. It doesn't have to be all the way to the 61.8. I said it most likely, it could just be a 20% retracement. And look at that, the 20% retracement takes you right back to the all-time highs. This is very, very normal for coins to retest their all-time highs after a breakout, because it took quite a lot to get to the coin there. So it's going to need a retracement. It needs to hold there, right? It needs to hold that level. It is always also the 38.2 level. This is called the pump chaser zone. If you want to chase the pump, you have to wait for the 38.2. That's more of a trading aspect, whereas I'm more of an investor, so I'm waiting at these lower levels, right? I don't think you're going to get a chance just yet. The RSI has reset nicely. The last time the RSI was back there. So this has just created momentum, right? It was back here. So we've created a little bit of space to go higher. I would love for the RSI to print the lowest it's ever been. In fact, let's look at it on the daily. I mean, it's already starting to form bull divs here. So that was 33.74, 33.79. So this one is still higher than that one there. Is it? 33, oh, this is 33.79. Slightly, I mean, by a hair's thread. And generally that's how these market bottom. I don't want to signal the market that they've bottomed. So there is bull divs forming here as we've made a lower low, but we currently have a higher high on momentum. Not only that, we can see this RSI has come down beautifully, right? Almost oversold. Has this ever been oversold? It's been oversold at the lows here. Let's see if we had bull divs here so we can see how strong. Yeah, same thing here. Price is lower. Indicator is higher. That's your bullish divergence. That's the confirmation. That was the bottom. Is this the bottom here for PLSX? Is this the market signaling to us that the risk is ready to come back? I don't know. I mean, this is interesting things. I would actually like for this to maybe to get oversold, but I mean, it's starting to show strength here. It's got undeniable bullish divergence forming. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And not only that, like I was plotting the all-time high at the line chart. But if I use the candlestick chart, and this is still valid, I mean, that's an absolute perfect retest of the highs. Look at that. While we're currently retesting it, hopefully it holds and closes above. Still a lot of time left in this week. It would really trick a lot of people if PLS decides to bottom here, right? While everybody is waiting for these lower levels. That would be very, very funny. That's why, I mean, what percentage move is that down to our all-time lows? I mean, that's a 15% move. That's really nothing in crypto. Yeah, because I do have a DCA that I want to do, and there's a side of me that really doesn't want to wait any longer here. Okay, let's look at Hex. So we've seen PLSX. It's better now, but I still won't trade PLS for PLSX there. It's too high. It's not in value. I laughed at what's his name, B-Roots, telling people that he will block them if they stream with me. I don't want to stream with other people, right? I really don't want to. I hate it. I'm an introvert. I like working for myself, working with myself. And frankly, I don't really think anyone else is as proficient in this market as I am. No one can teach me anything, right? And I'm not trying to sound cocky. That is just my perspective. If I want to learn things technical, you know, someone like Katie is very, very technical. Maybe there's more people I'm not thinking of, like maybe a developer. Like those things would be very interesting for me, but no one can teach me what I do here. Like I'm always learning more technical analysis just for the fun of it, but I have a system, right? That fits my personality, that has evolved, if you want to call it that, over years, right? I didn't actually want to spend time talking about B-Roots, bro. Like, I've always just done my own thing. Like, don't copy anybody. Everybody copies my fib tool. No one ever used the fib tool before me in this ecosystem. Now all of them do, and I don't care about that. Like, every time I see people use my stuff, I'm proud. Hex here in the reload zone. I mean, my word, this is holding up a lot stronger than PLS, right? I mean, we've held our weekly low for months now. At least that's positive, right? We still have higher lows here. If the market defends this price here, oh, you know what? I'm versus PLS here. Let's go back here. I mean, it looks the exact same like PLS, except showing a little bit more strength, as it only recently or yesterday lost that low. We have bulldoves forming there. No higher low just yet. This is your first low that you have here. Let's look at it on the daily. It's a bulldoze on the daily. You know, maybe this also comes to that low there to test that wick. It still has this support level where PLS has already lost that one. Yeah, all we need is a W, frankly. That's all we need. 5 to 8 HZ on Pulse looks interesting. Same with Pond on PulseChain. Where do you guys find these stickers? 5 to 8 HZ. I think it's part of that ecosystem, hey? Check out Fart. I think I have a Fart up here. I mean, this is a nice little market structure that you have there. You can see the W's form higher lows. I mean, if this closes here, it's going to fill that entire wick all the way up there. So that's an easy double there. You probably, the viewers in here, can double this chart. On Pond. And then we'll go back to Hex after this. We'll look at the Pond Zeus. I think this is also... When it looks like a rug pull, it's got 41. No, not interested in Pond, unfortunately. Fart. I do have Fart on my watch list. Do I? Yeah, here we go. Charizard, yeah. We shall definitely look at Charizard. 10k market cap, 8.8 to be precise on 9-inch. That's all-time highs, right? I can't touch anything at all-time highs, unfortunately. I think I have some of this, because why is it on my watch list? Yeah, I actually have Fart. Nice. Yeah, I can't touch anything that it's at its all-time highs, right? But that's just my strategy. I don't know if you're a B-Roots follower, if you chase highs. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't care what others do. Because I probably outperform them anyway. I'm pretty much break even. Like, you know what happened? I probably just bit the bullet and got some of this year. It's been training for 6 months. What did I do? Anyway, I never risk a lot of money anyway. Diff bond, but all good. Okay, let me paste that CA. If you know I'm gonna do the wrong one, I appreciate pasting the contract address. Yeah, all-time highs, eh? Oh my, this is the ratio between the two. It's a good Zeus. A little bit confusing. Zeus, Pepe's dog. Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't look good, eh? Okay, let's finish the hex analysis that we had. Yeah, okay, so this is the ratio to PLS. Still in value, but this looks a little bit droopy here. You can see the lower highs. I mean, it's in value on all time frames. I could quant multigram if she wanted some, but she can wait for a W. You know what? This most likely comes back here. Retest those previous highs, and there we go. Something like that. The incentive token. Now, remember my last stream where I said that I think this is going to 60 cents because that's the only market structure you have. You see the beautiful little W? That's just an inefficiency in the market. It just went straight up. Let's look at it on the daily to see if there's any support. I mean, you might get a little bit of support here. It's at 95 cents. Obviously, if PLS wants to bottom, these lower targets won't get hit. I mean, that's a full cycle for you right there. Let's look at the ratio. RSI is coming down nicely. Lots of bull devs. The last time it was at 37 was, I mean, back here. Literally back here. So you've created all that space and price action is still higher. This is a ugly, ugly M. You can see the high there. It's rejected. And if I invert this chart, this is some of the best market structure. Right? So you're lost. Is that if price closes above that, I mean, you're coming to this level here, at least. So, just to invert that chart again. Take off the log scale. You need to hold there. The RSI has come down nicely, beautifully. But if you start losing that level, that's confirmed breakout. Confirmed a bearish structure breakout. Let's see how far this goes. Exactly to that breakout level. But it's going to get extremely oversold. It's most likely going to get that oversold. Oh, man. Guys, this is like... Let's put on the log scale. It's going to a perfect double bottom, right? And you can see how high or low. It's perfect W. I mean, that's where you have the strongest support level versus PLS. I mean, I don't see... Like, what's the price of PLS going to do if this needs to go down all the way there? I'm not saying it has to go there. I'm just looking at all bearish possibilities because no one does that. Okay, especially not in this ecosystem. No one ever is bearish. Everything is bullish all the way to every single freaking top of every freaking coin. No one's ever allowed to be cautious. Never be cautious. You must always be bullish. That's, I mean, so, to be fair, that is crypto for you. You don't really see anybody. But if you look at the timeline now, I mean, freaking everybody is bearish. Especially BTC, you just see prices down, down, down. Is this value for ink? No, unfortunately not. Values for ink is not here. We don't have any bull devs yet here. You're not... Oh, this is the daily. Not looked at the daily. Have I looked at the daily? The RSI is oversold. Can you believe it? So we've created all of this space. But it can most definitely go a lot more lower. You can see how deep this RSI... I mean, this RSI got to 5. Wow. Formed its bull devs. Just to show you guys how powerful bullish divergence is. So here. High or low on momentum or RSI. And we'll put on the line chart to make it even more clearer. Bearish, that's bullish divergence, right? Price action is lower, yet indicator is higher. So there's a difference between what the price action and the indicator is doing. That is bullish divergence. And if it happened at the top, it's bearish divergence. Now, imagine I show you this, right? And for me to be consistent, right? If I go to a chart, the alien chart, and I see the exact same thing, but on the opposite, would it be fair would it be fair? Would it be moral to tell you guys to chase this here? If you have the exact same thing happening here, right? It can easily be invalidated, But I can't ignore that. The same like you couldn't ignore ink when it was that low. I mean, this is really not hard. All the way back here. What was the price there? It's actually at $1. We're here. Never mind, we're down here. What is the price here? So that you can even wait for the confirmation. That's probably the better thing to do, is to wait for the confirmation. And it confirmed at 44 cents. What's up, Steven? EHEX. Beirut is easily buttered. The guy's constantly trying to cancel someone. It's sad, actually. This looks terrible. Rolling over here. That M has been confirmed. At least we're holding our lows, right? On EX. So that's the measured move. Below 1 cent. What's up, Coiler? Okay, let's look at the ratio. How about Titan X? Go right to the beginning of this video. I did Titan X right at the start. To summarize, it just needs a little bit of a pullback, but it has a very, very pretty market structure at the bottom there with a weekly W, breakout of the W. No problem, dude. I mean, I don't get offended at all about questions. So this is EX versus PLS. I mean, it's just trading in the range here, really. It's not doing much. If you want a breakout, it needs to close above the 38, or let's say that's 39 PLS per EX. Let's look at the ratio between the hexes. Definitely in value. And that will be your confirmation of the trade to go long there, even at 38 if you close above. Roll batons. Is that a coin you want me to take a look at? Oh. RLB. Roll Bitcoin. Here we go. Let's try and find the oldest pair. And we're going to look at it versus ETH. Because, I mean, this is going to be a good chart. I've looked at this, yeah. Looked at this previously. Bullish divergence here as price action is going lower, and it's actually been confirmed. You've got weekly bullish divergence, you've got market structure. And as soon as it closes above this, like I can't fault the granny if she wanted to go long. Alba sponsors one of the Premier League clubs. I mean, the chart doesn't look bad. Look at that. I mean, that's your breakout level. You're in location, and this is versus width. You've got bullish divergence. You just need the market structure to confirm, to close a candle above that level, and this is a go. I'll actually just keep that on my mind to watch it. Nice bullish divergence. The MACD showing up. I can't find bull divs on the let's look at the on balance volume. This is going to tell us a very, very interesting story here. Nice little W down there. So that is lower. Okay, yeah, so there was bull divs on the OPV. Yeah, I can't fault the granny if she wanted to go long when this breaks out. Pretty little short, actually. Panther was shelling it at the top. Yeah, I mean, if large influencers are shelling a coin, it's generally the top, right? Right? It's not that hard. What's up, Altify? I want oranges in this chat because apparently I'm part of the Tang Gang. So where are all the Tang Gang guys? Pulp? I see only one of you guys. Too bad all of them have me blocked. I'm friends. I try to be friendly with everybody, and it's just been. That's actually. I'm not bashing on the Tang Gang. I'm bashing on B Roots that claims I'm part of the Tang Gang. Oh no! I mean, it's probably time to get some dick with butt. I don't know. I haven't really watched the chart. Banana bot. So, the dig with butt weekly is still a little bit high. Snow bulldoves on the 3-day, but it's come down nicely. And on the daily, someone capitulated here. Is that bulldoves? Yeah, okay, so you've got bulldoves on the daily, made a new low. You're in location, you've got indicator confirmation. I mean, we're going to see a W on the short term. Yeah, you see the 4 hour here, the perfect W. This is your signal to go long. Oh yeah, I missed Charizard, bro. Let's go back to Charizard. Charizard. Up 10% on the day. Nice little bottom forming here. Higher lows. Higher highs. It's not confirmed because we fell below again. Let's go to USD, WPLS log chart. I mean, bulldoves from here to here, right? But even to there. Oh, this looks good. I mean, there's your technical breakout. I mean, you can go deeper into this low, high. Yeah, I mean, that's fine there. I mean, you can even take this as the breakout level. It's already trading above that. I mean, Charizard looks good here. Look at the RSI already breaking out. How much is above the price? There's only $1,000 to be sold above the price. So if this thing catches a pump, I mean, it's going to go very, very quickly. I mean, I can't fault the granny if she wanted to go long here. She can maybe wait for the 990, but I mean, it's technically broken out already. Let's just put it on the line chart so I can show you guys. That's the W. I mean, there's even a smaller W here. Up, down, up, breakout. What's a P-burn? It looks good, actually. What's the 3-day? 3 days oversold. So if we compare it to previous meme coins we've looked at, it's actually not that bad. I mean, the weekly hasn't even printed just yet. Maybe I can doctor this and put it on 12. I mean, look at this weekly print down here. All the way down here, right? I mean, that's a very, very value. That's value for you. Now, I didn't make the coin, but I did lead the community takeover for this, right? Just because I had some of this and they rugged us. And you don't want to lose money like that. You just rescue it and rescue everybody else with it. So there was a few. Yeah, I want us to be neutral to everybody, to be nice to everybody if you can. All right. It's like being negative is really, really not actually good for your health. Banana bot. banana. Is that on ETH? Okay, so there's obviously not a PLS one, so I assume it's this one. Banana gun. Look at this coin. It stopped. Did I do a breakdown on BTC already? Yeah, I talked a little bit about Elliott wave. I talked about the eclipses that we are going to see in this month and the start of the next month. And we most likely see some bullishness between those two. If we just look at what happened previously. And then what else did we do? Yeah, just rewind back. You know what? I should actually use Restream because let me just see if there was any comments on X. And if you can comment on X, I do get it. I got no special coins today. Have you checked some coin.quest? Yeah, I showed one in the chat. Red squirrels, nuts. Here we go. Nuts is pumping. I think we bought it there. It's now breaking out. Yeah, we bought this one. Looked at some coin quest. If I don't really like looking at this page. Does the what am I trying to say? What is the best way to sort this by market cap? Okay, it's just probably better to sort it like that. Okay, so you can see the highest market cap coins. Okay, I have some of this. Here's retard die. Let's look at this. Oh wow. Oh man. Oh, is it Fast Abdul that made it? Thanks, Hans. Learned a lot from you over the few months. It's a pleasure, bro. Thanks for the super chat, eh? Oh, nice little chart. My word. I mean, what's the market cap? It's 11K market cap. Made by Fast Abdul. I should have bought this a long time ago. Should I bite the bullet and just get some? It's a good launch for you. I'm very, very impressed that people are actually looking at it. That is what we need. PLS Dragons, how much you invest? How much would you invest in the retard die? I wouldn't put more than $10 in it. But then again, when it does do its retracement, I'll reconsider it. But it is at its high, so I mean, people and I buy so many coins. I'm constantly buying shit, right? And many of them do nothing or go to zero. But some of them do 100x's, crazy stuff. And that's just managing my risk, I guess. But I wonder, you don't really get retracements because as soon as people see retracements on CoinQuest and Palm.fun, they kind of already lose interest and they're just cheated. So this is why you do actually want a chart that looks like this. It just goes up. It doesn't really give people a chance. So it's not really, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you can pull up the fib tool from here and see, I mean, it never really gave you a chance, right? It just launch, never got to the 61.8, so I had to sit on my hands. Up, never got to the 61.8. Up, never got to the 61.8. And now we're at all-time highs. And, you know, it's never giving me a chance to get in here. I mean, that's the best retracement you had back there. I'm pretty sure they cannot rug multiple coins. People are going to launch coins, and I don't know if you've seen Bump.fun, but the coins launch, and if it does well, very few of them do obviously go on to do crazy, insane gains like Bump.fun has shown us. But the vast majority, 99.9% of the coins, when they do hit their bonding curve, sell off insanely because people are cheats. Unless the meme is like really, really strong. So that might be something you're referring to. As soon as the coin launches, it just goes down. But many of these coins, like, I mean, these people can sell, right? And they often look at what the founder of the coin is doing. So if the founder of the coin sells, everybody cheats and dumps it down. So it might look to you like it was a rug, but I don't think that's true, bro. Probably missed a lot of shit already. Let's go up. We've looked at Charizard, Banana. Coiler, just confirm if that was the right coin to look at. I mean, very strong if you have some, well done, but you can't really chase it here. I mean, you're bouncing off the 61.8, so it already gave you one chance. Let's see if they're active on Twitter. Hopefully you guys don't hear that snoring. Okay. So, quite active, right? Just in the last hour, they've posted something. Okay. UFO. Did we look at UFO? Because down 8%, 10k selling volume. Let's look at versus PLS. I think this is at all-time highs. Yeah, I mean, I can't be interested up there, right? This could most likely have topped here, and we can look at the RSI. But value for this is down here. Yeah, you can see price action or indicator is down, right? And then if we put on the line chart here, we can see that this in fact made higher highs. So there's a divergence between what price and indicator is doing. I know this is getting boring because I keep on repeating myself with the same stuff. I don't know where it comes down to, but this is where value is at. And if you can get it there, that would be brilliant. Down here. That's UFO. Let me get through. Let me speed up a little bit so I can. GameStop. Oh, it's actually rallying again. Maybe there's news on the way. So this was our bottom, and it's been defended. Oh no, it was a new low there. So you do have this retarded small W here with its breakout level there. And yeah, I mean, we can't say that's the breakout level. It's a V bottom. So wherever this stops out, it needs to come down, create a W, and then go again. But it's so cheap. It's got relatively good market structure. I mean, I can't fault the granny if she wanted to take some of this. I mean, there's probably more GMEs. Oh no. Look at that chart. That indicator. It's probably best to just base a contract address, especially if it's a very, very popular ticker like that. WMAN. I only see it on the other side. Where's the PLS pair? Oh, here we go. Wallet man. Oh, was this someone stepped in here. It's gonna come, hopefully. Generally these things come back down to these levels. Ugly W, but there you go. It was enough. But don't chase this year, okay? Oh, launch. We never got to launch. $700K market cap. Jumpy chart. But sometimes off the bat you can just see the chart's great, and I don't get that from this chart. Lower highs, and you've lost support, which is that level. And this is bearish market structure. Most likely going to come and refill that low there. 3-day, it's not bad. 1 week, it's not bad. You can wait for a clear W, like higher lows. Let's say something like that. But the second high needs to be defended. Or if it doesn't do that, then it breaks that 496 level. That's your confirmation to go long. But I'll just add that I don't like the RSI. It's like this jumpy, chunky. I don't know what's going on there. Enki, also in P. Okay, another alien. So the last time a coin like ecosystem like this was all the rage was during GIF. I mean, this is value, right? And I'm gonna add it to my watch list. Account suspended. That sucks. Telegram? Okay. Are they active in the Telegram? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. For Alien 1038. Like, this is much better. Find something in the ecosystem that's cheap. It's got a beautiful double bottom. Low market cap. Like, what's that? 10 times less than what the other one is. That's your break of your bullish structure there. You know, I'm gonna buy some now. Hopefully it's not a reflection, so otherwise I have to go somewhere else. Oh no, what's going on here? Yeah, it's a reflection token, but all of them are, right? I guess when I look at my transaction, I guess it reflects buy and burn. Let's look at this transaction and see what happens when someone buys this. Okay, stablecoin, the speed eye, bear. Oh man, it goes through everything. Okay, either way, I like it. It just, as soon as it closes a daily above that 3237 area, this thing's gonna go. Hopefully the RSI, should probably have checked the RSI. Not bad. I mean, it looks like the chart. And where the chart hasn't broken out, the momentum already has. Sometimes the RSI leads. So there already we found something really cool. And perfect double bottom. I'll just plot it in so you guys can see it clearly. Right, as soon as it breaks above, that's a change of trend. Okay, we need to finish up. What's snoring these? It's my Boston Terrier. The flat nose. TTR is on pulse. Guys, let me finish this here. I've already taken way too much of your time. Trump treasure. So this is probably another one part of this Trump, but it's too late. Can't look at that, can't touch it. Sun Wukong. Oh, okay. One of the top meme coins on PulseChain. Oh, on Tron. Daily. Oof. You just hope. V bottom. No bullish divergence. It's market cap, 8.8 million market cap. So you are in location at least. Bouncing off the 70 opens. This is a V bottom. I mean, it needs to make a new low, then a higher low, so it can form bullish divergence. And then market structure to go higher. It's a little bit too early. The thing is with these meme coins is you don't know if they're going to go to zero. Lucky Luke, I covered Titan X right at the start, so you can just go back and 2x it. Yeah, please listen to me at 2x or 1.5x, whatever you can handle. Like, I can't listen to myself at 1x speed. Oh, Mintra. I have been seeing Mintra performing relatively well. Here we go. Here's Mintra, and I'll finish with that. Down 14%. Has it already been launched? Yeah, you can see we've been holding the lows here. Looks like I mean, it trades sideways like a stable coin. The RSI is not really reset. There is bull divergence here. I mean, it's so cheap. I mean, I don't know how high, how down these guys on their sacrifices is, but yeah, PT is a reflection token. Is everyone also excited for September on October? I hope so. I'm excited if it's bullish. PLSX looks like it's going to shoot to the upside. Yeah, the ratio. I covered the ratio a bit, and I'm in the same boat as you. It looks like it's trying to bottom here. Versus the ratio, I don't know versus the USD value either way. Is that bull divs there? 31th, so no, new low. Anyway, this is a pretty chart. Right back into traffic here. And that is the next support level is the Wyckoff check, which is the retest of the previous W. Right, I'm going to finish this here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the likes, the subscribes, and the views. Hit the like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please play from a position of strength. Don't get wrecked. We just need to survive the next year, right? And this one has already been quite tough. So, well done to you if you're still here. I believe we are all going to make it anyway. So, cheers for now. Bye bye.